All right, I'm going to keep this short because I am tired and I am very frustrated with the way the Bruins played tonight. They didn't play like they wanted it. This is a team that needs to play like they want to win games, especially against bad teams. And they just took the too little too late approach of, get a goal early, feel like you had a little bit of insurance, and then just let the other team out compete you for like the middle 40 minutes of the game and then try to rescue it all when it's way too late. So the Bruins drop a very important one to the Maple Leafs 4-2. We do get another Elias Lindholm goal, so that's insanity, but I don't know. The Bruins defense tonight was putting on an absolute clinic, and just let's see how many pucks we can fire directly to the Maple Leafs defensemen that are standing at our blue line, just letting them keep the puck in. It doesn't even feel worth like harping on that much because it's something I feel like I end up talking about in every single video when things go wrong. And shocker, when it happens a lot, the Bruins lose the game. Who could have imagined this happening? But it also sucks because so many other teams that are around us in the playoffs lost, and it would have been an amazing night to get a very nice bump ahead of those teams, but instead we're kind of just still in the mix, in the fight. And I know we weren't going to escape that with one win, but it's the point of the season where you need to put a couple together, and the Bruins have their toughest stretch of schedule yet, one of the toughest stretches of schedule to close out the year. Buffalo coming up tomorrow on a back-to-back. You got, I think, one of the three teams in the West that's dominating that division with Dallas, Minnesota, and Colorado. I think we are playing the Wild, if I remember correctly. Could be just making it up at this point, a borderline delusion, but I don't know. There were some things the Bruins did well, a lot of things the Bruins did not do well that I don't want to harp on a whole lot just because I don't have the energy. I don't feel like it, but really, really, really disappointing loss tonight in a game that the Bruins just needed to show up and couldn't. I really have very few words for it. Again, frustrating and disappointing to watch that team not bring the fight. You're getting outshot by a dejected and bad Maple Leafs team. I mean, the silver lining is that maybe this helps us secure that pick from the Leafs for the first round pick, but hell of a price to pay when you gotta ride to the playoffs on the line. So if the Bruins want it, they're gonna have to show it real soon here. Otherwise, it's gonna be a pretty devastating crawl to the finish. But this is a team that I think is capable of rebounding and getting some stuff done, but it's just tough when it's on one of the nights where it can make a real impact and they decide not to bring it. So that's all I got. I'm not going to say anything else that's really constructive. I think if I keep rambling, I decided to completely forego my notes altogether in this one just to go off the dome a little bit, go for the more emotional approach. And we got a back-to-back, so I figure I will come back to this with slightly maybe a better headspace or more astute observation for that Sabres game, but I fear how it's going to go. Either way, Bruins got an important one. They got to figure out what the message is to go back and face off against a very, very, very good Buffalo Sabres team who's got to be darn close to punching their ticket and probably is looking to steamroll this Bruins team on their way there. So they got to find that fight. I'm not quite sure what the answer is, but I better play up and down the board. I really don't even think I can point to one thing. So let's see if the Bruins can turn it around for tomorrow night. They got a big one on deck against Buffalo.